Good morning, everybody. It's Mr. Terry. I'm going to read the Canvas quiz to you, Tuesday, September 8th, Unit 1 practice quiz for review. This is the review for your test, which will be on Friday. So I'm going to read it out loud to you. Please pause the video and listen to a question if you don't understand it, and listen to the question again. Okay, here we go. Question 1, what is a physical change? Is it A, a change in which composition or identity of a substance is not affected? Is it B, a change in which the composition and identity of a substance is altered? Is it C, when you change clothes before PE? Or is it D, a change that causes an explosion or fire? Question number 2, what is a chemical change? Is it A, a change in the composition or identity of a substance is not affected? Is it B, when you change clothes before science? Is it C, a change in which the composition or identity of a substance is changed? Is it D, a change in the state of matter? Question 3, if a chemical formula is C8CA9Na4O7, how many elements are in this compound? Are there 28? Are there 4? Are there 6? Or is it unknown? Question 4, which of the following is an element and how do you know? Is it capital CO because there's more than one capital letter? Is it capital H lowercase o because there's only one capital letter? Is it capital H capital O because both letters are on the periodic table? Is it FEO because Feo means ugly? I forgot I did that. That's funny. Okay, question 5. On a cold night, Mr. Davis stacked some pieces of wood in the fireplace and lit them. Which of the following would be the best evidence that a change in the chemical properties of the wood took place? Is it A, the flame gets brighter, B, the wood turns black and into smoke, C, the wood gets hotter, D, the wood turns into a liquid? Question 6. Which of the following lists contains only chemical changes? Is it A, cutting paper, boiling water, or baking a cake? On your review, this is going to be in columns. Is it the B column, making ice cubes, rotting fruit, or breaking glass? Is it the C column, molding cheese, cutting a cake, breaking a pencil? Is it the D column, wood burning, leaves changing color, frying, or boiling an egg? Question 7, which of the following diagrams illustrates a compound? Is this a compound? Is this a compound? Or is this a compound? Question number 8. Vanessa had a beaker with a small amount of baking soda. She added a few drops of vinegar to the baking soda and observed fizzing and bubbling. Based on her observation, which of these can Vanessa determine about the new substance formed by mixing baking soda and vinegar? Did she determine that it was a conductor, that it was magnetic, that it was a gas, or that it was hot? Question 9. Limestone is a common form of calcium carbonate. When limestone is subjected to high heat, it becomes calcium oxide and releases carbon dioxide gas. This change in limestone is an example of what kind of change? What is your evidence? Is it that chemical change because there is a change in the identity of the substance? Is it a physical change because there's no change in composition? Is it a chemical change because there's no change in the identity of the substance? Or is it a physical change because there is a change in chemical composition? Question 10, what is an element? Is it A, a mixture in which there's more than one compound? B, a mixture with variable composition? C, a pure substance with more than one kind of atom? Or D, a pure substance with only one kind of atom? Question 11. These are some common chemical compounds: water, ammonia, carbon dioxide, hydrogen peroxide. What is a compound? Is it a pure substance that has only one kind of atom? Is it a mixture that has only one kind of atom? Is it a salad with a nice vinaigrette dressing? Or is it a pure substance that has more than one kind of atom? Question 12. The Best Friends Club uses only invisible ink to write notes to each other. The invisible ink is actually just lemon juice that is clear when it dries on paper, but turns brown when a club member holds a burning candle underneath the paper. Once it is heated, it is never invisible again. What type of change is occurring when the paper is heated? Is it a physical change, a chemical change, metamorphosis, or a state change? Question 13. Students are given a sample of an unknown material. They want to perform tests to determine its density. Which is most likely to change the sample into another material? Is it dissolving it in water, heating it until it melts, grinding it into a powder, or burning it in a flame? Question 14. Which of the following characteristics should be added to the Venn diagram under elements? So what belongs here? On the elements side only, essential for life, found on the periodic table, made when two or more elements combine, a pure substance, can be produced in a chemical reaction, and found on Earth. Next question. Which of the following characteristics should be added to the Venn diagram under the word compounds? So which one of these belongs only on this side? It could be one or more. Is it A, essential for life? B, found on the periodic table? C, made when two or more elements combine? D, a pure substance? E, can be produced in a chemical reaction? F, found on Earth. Which of those belong here on the compound side? Question 16. Which of the following characteristics should be added to the Venn diagram under both? So, what belongs here in the middle? What has characteristics of elements and compounds? Is it A, essential for life? B, found on the periodic table? C, made when two or more elements combine? D, a pure substance? E, can be produced in a chemical reaction? And F, found on Earth. Which one of those belong here in the middle? Question 17. You're conducting a lab about physical and chemical changes. You place liver and hydrogen peroxide. What three signs of chemical change did you see during the chemical reaction of hydrogen peroxide and liver? So think back to the liver lab. Did you see a precipitate, which means a solid formed? Did you see bubbles, odor, and a precipitate? Did you see fire, fire, fire? Or did you see a color change, gas production, and a temperature change? Okay, that is the end of the practice quiz. You are going to submit the quiz, and then you will use the correct answers, whether you got them right or wrong, because it will show you, to fill out this review, which is identical. This is identical to this. Every question goes in the exact same order. See, question 17? And here's question 17. Okay? You need to get this done as soon as possible before the end of class. All right. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.